Today is Monday, the 28th of August. We warmly welcome you to the news service of Safira Radio.
The Night of Adoration is a new prayer initiative launched by the Garden of Glory community in the charismatic environment of the Bydgoszcz Diocese. The event at the Oratory of the Holy Spirit Assembly consists of 12 hours of prayer, music, and singing. Organizers also invite Protestant communities. The gathering focuses on spiritual healing and being filled with the Holy Spirit. The next event is planned for the end of September.
In the last few months, attacks on Pakistani Christians haven't stopped. In a gesture of solidarity, 3 delegations of Muslim religious leaders visited the demolished Christian district in Jaranwala. Archbishop Shaw and Senator Siraj ul Haq pledged support for reconstruction and education. Tahir Mahmood Ashrafi, the leader of the Ulama Council, formally apologized for the tragic outcomes and emphasized the importance of civic equality.
Preparations for Pope Francis' visit to Mongolia are in the final stages. Cardinal Crescencio Sepe, head of the organizing committee, noted that the Catholic community in Mongolia currently numbers around 1,500 faithful and is growing. The meeting with Pope Francis represents a great hope for spiritual strengthening for all believers.
In Zimbabwe, men from the Methodist Church have initiated a vocational counseling program for students from rural schools. This gave the youth an opportunity to meet with experts from various fields and gain valuable insights on further education and career planning.
Sister Marta Luisa Fagnani, a nun working in Syria, critically assessed Western sanctions, which, in her opinion, plunged the population into poverty. Politicians in every country are always well off despite sanctions here. It's the ordinary people who suffer. In an interview with Vatican Radio, Sister Marta highlighted the earthquakes and epidemics that further sink the country into misery and poverty.
The World Council of Churches organized a 4-day training session in Nigeria focused on combating the effects of HIV. The meeting brought together representatives of various faiths and aimed to formulate strategies for reducing stigma and discrimination.
Drinking water is not an effective weight loss method. Studies indicate that water's impact on calorie burning and appetite reduction is marginal and short-lived. Replacing a meal with a glass of water may not yield the desired weight loss effect. Instead of relying on water for a weight loss strategy, it might be more effective to replace sugary and high-calorie drinks with it.
New statistics reveal that a healthy lifestyle, including a Mediterranean diet, can significantly reduce the risk of death. Research conducted on Britons by scientists from Spain and Harvard highlights universal health benefits. The biggest factors that increased the risk of death were decreased physical activity, reduced rest time, and limited social interactions. Adopting healthier habits, such as physical activity and a proper diet rich in vegetables, fish, and seafood, can extend our lives regardless of where we live.
Natasha Cabon recently reached Alaska on her motorcycle, overcoming the challenging Dalton Highway. She started in Chicago and has already traveled thousands of kilometers. Natasha supports 2 foundations and encourages people to follow her journey online. Her next destination is Vancouver.
That's all for the news service. Stay tuned to Safira FM. May God bless us all.